everybody, it is Keely. I am jumping on here today and I am going to show you the Craft with Heart April layout card subscriptions. And just as an FYI, I cannot get my laptop to work this afternoon, so I will not see any comments. I am flying blind here as my phone is up at the top recording all this. So I'll go back and answer any questions or comments you have afterwards, okay? So this is the pretty pink box that comes once every 4 months that has the Craft with Heart layouts in it. And I'm just going to show you here. This is what April's are going to be looking like. We're going to do the first one for April today. I'm just going to set these off to the side. And this is when you purchase the kit in a 4-month subscription or in a year subscription, you get all of the layouts. So you get January, February, March, and April. And so we'd already put January's layouts together. So that was January. And then this was February's. And then this was March. So this was the last one we did right before I went on vacation for spring break. So those are the great, awesome layouts that are included in the subscription kits that we've already completed. So I'm going to set those off to the side and we'll get started using the April ones. And like I said, I'm hoping that everything is going to be in the screen because I can't see it. So I'm hoping to keep everything visible for you guys. This is the April kit. I've already, in the first video that I showed with these, explained what I do, and that is I put the instructions in. It comes with page protector, so I put the instructions in the front of the layout, and then I've already taken the base pages and put those into the page protectors, and then taken out any of the punch outs or any of the floating around pieces that aren't punch outs, they were already pre-cut pieces, or the photo wells, and put those pieces into the appropriate layout. So it's all ready to go. So when I'm ready to create, it's boom, it's good to go. I do that for everything. So these are cut abovs, meaning you don't need adhesive. Well, the only thing you need is adhesive. You just need a tape runner or some 3D foam tape and you're good to go. You don't need a scissors, you don't need a paper trimmer, everything is pre-cut and ready to go for you. I also do the same method even with our workshops. So with the regular monthly workshop, the scrapbooking workshop, I do the same thing. I put my base pages in or my cardstock into the page protectors. I cut up all the pieces I need, put those pieces in the appropriate page protector, and then when I have time I can just pull it out and assemble it. And then at the end, at the back, then I stick the sticker sheet. So we're going to pull a sticker sheet out of here because we are going to need that for the first layout. And I'm going to show you here. As you can see, it says layout 1, and hopefully you're seeing this in the video. Layout 1. So all of these stickers up here will go with layout 1. Anything down here and below that line goes with layout 2. Okay? So I'm not going to use this part of it. We will finish the second layout, the second side of the layout for April after this. So I'm going to bring over my 12 by 12 Versamat, and I absolutely love this tool. One, because it is 12 by 12, it heals on its own. It's a healing mat, so you can punch it and poke on it and whatever you need to do to it, and you can wipe it off with a baby wipe and it stays clean. But the part I love about it is that I'm gonna set this off to the side, is that it is fits a 12 by 12 very easily, and you can just line it right up. And then if you are someone who likes to follow the exact directions that are given, then you can see right here, right? You can how far over, and it's by 1/4 inches. Works great for working on your cards too. So I'm going to set the instructions for this one right next to it so that we can work off of that. Okay, so here are the pieces. This is your 5x7 photo mat. So if you don't have your photos, you are perfectly fine to use this. If you already have a 5x7, you know what you want to use, then you don't need to use that. So I'm just going to set that off to the side for now. It was already a pre-cut piece. And then we have all of these were our punch outs. Okay. So there are flowers and hearts and all kinds of brightly colored images. I love this kit. You have a little banner. You have this cute banner. It says Sweet Memories. We got some big flowers here. And then these floral pieces as well. All right, what also is cool about this kit is that these are exclusive, okay? These are pages that you can't get. They aren't the exact same papers or pages that you get with the regular paper kits that we sell, the featured paper collections. So it's kind of fun to mix and match and create your own things here. So the first thing it tells us is gather layout 1 base pages, die cut, stickers, and photo mats. I had already done that. Attach your floral die cut rectangles to both pages. So that's these pieces right here. These are going to go, as you can see here, up at the top and down at the bottom. And it goes over 2 inches from the left. So that's why I have the Versamat out here. And I'm just going to take my tape runner. Like I said, nothing needs to be cut. It is all pre-cut for us. So we're going over 2 inches. And we're going to stick that down. And then same thing at the bottom one. It's going to go over 2 inches from the bottom as well. Okay. So we did that. Attach your photo mat. So we're going to put some adhesive on here. And I'm going to leave my photo mat flat because I'm then going to pop up all of the other images that are surrounding it. So this will lay flat onto the page and onto the mat itself. Okay, and the instructions say to go down 3.5 inches and go over 1.5 inches to put that down onto our layout. So down 3.5 would be right here. And over 1.5 would be roughly, and like I said, I don't measure it out exactly, but at least this kind of gives me a way of looking at it and eyeballing it a little bit better, right? I'm going to line those up with the dots down below here. Okay, so we did that. Attach photos or photo placeholders, which I had already done on top, and then embellish with remaining stickers and die cuts as shown, layering some of our photos or photo placeholders. Tip, use 3D foam tape for added dimension if desired. I am a 3D tape kind of girl. So when I do my layouts, I use our thick 3D tape. So you can we can sell it in the rolls, or we also sell it in the dots, the circles. So we have, when it comes in a package, you get 2 sheets of the bigger dots and 2 sheets of the smaller dots. And when I do layouts, I use the thick stuff. When I do cards, I use the thin stuff. So we have 2 different options there. All right, so I'm just going to look to see here. It looks like in this top left here is the banner, the Sweet Memories banner, and I will put some foam tape on that. I will put some on here underneath what would overlap the photo, but I won't take the backing off, okay? So that once I do have a photo on there, I can peel that backing off and it will stick, okay? So I'm going to put sticky dots down here. And then I am, for now, I'm going to kind of put them up towards the top on this one, okay, because that bottom part of it is going to overlap. So this one can come off in the top 2, but this one will stay on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple smaller ones and just fill in those, but I'm not taking the backing off of here. It's just to help it so that it doesn't get smushed if it is to when I put it into an album or into a stack of other layouts that need their photos. Okay, so this is kind of the sweet part is overlapping into those flowers a little bit. So I'm just trying to visually eyeball that. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, this is not tacked down so I can put on things underneath it. On to, let's see, there's this cute little heart pink banner, and I'm going to lay that one flat. I don't want to pop everything off, but let's do that. And then there is this little tag here, which ends up being a sticker, which is over here. And the sticker has the hole in it to make it look exactly like a tag. That's kind of cool. Cool effect, right? All right, so that I'm going to stick down. Then we have the big pink heart, which I am going to put some foam tape on, and we're going to pop that one off, or foam dot, I guess I'll call it. And that's kind of just going to be over here. And then the little orange heart is on the Sweet Memories, and I'm going to put a little foam dot on that one as well, so that gets popped off of that banner. I love the bright, vibrant colors of this kit, of the April kit here. All right, next I'm just going to lay these out so that I can kind of have an idea of where I want everything to go. And then I'll add adhesive and foam tape and the stickers. Okay, so it looks like this. This one is kind of underneath here. And then it looks like we have one of the blue leaves, which is this one right here. And that I'm going to lay flat because I'm going to pop these flowers off instead. So that one is going to go, I stick it right about there. And then we have these two green leaves that are underneath as well. And those, because they're leaves, I'm just going to lay those out flat underneath here too. I like the different bright colors, the contrast to the kit. I can hear Morgan. She's home from school. She's walking around upstairs. I let her know that I was doing a Facebook Live, so to not stomp around too loudly. Okay, so now I'm just going to, with this one, because a good chunk of that whole one is over the top of the photo, I'm having a hard time getting that off there. I am just going to put some adhesive on some of the bottom petals, and that's it. So that, because those bottom petals then are tucked down lower, so then I can still get a photo under there. Then we're going to pop this one, the big one, up. And what I sometimes do, instead of putting it on the back of the flower, I'll just kind of stick it off to the side onto the actual layout, and then I can kind of gauge where everything is going to fall, right? And then I know I'm not going to take the backing off of this one, and I know it helps it. Okay. All right, and then the last one is that yellow flower there, and I'm going to do the same thing. So it's roughly the center of it is right there. And then I'm going to stick some smaller dots on the other petals. Oops, I'm having a hard time getting that one off the sheet. And we'll figure out which ones can have their backing plucked off. Okay. So that one is going to go like that. So this one can have its backing off because it's just going to be tucked onto that. I think all of them can actually come off. One more. There we go. All right. And I think that about does it for this side of the layout. This is the left page of it. And look how quick and easy that comes together, you guys. I love the dimension that it gives with our flowers and the banner. Okay, so I'm going to set that one off to the side. And I'm going to bring the right page out. I'm going to slide this over now so that we can see what our right page is going to look like. And again, I hope you are seeing all of this in the screen. I'm not sure what's going on with my laptop. Like Facebook and everything is working on there, but I couldn't get it to bring up the mirroring screen that I always use. So, all right. We have some fun photos, lots of 3x4s. As you can see, there's 5 of them on that layout. And then the fun journaling prompt is going to go over here. And again, to make it similar to the other page, right? These are going to go on there. I'm going to leave those off because that's the first thing I'll put on there. And again, we have a super big leaf and some big, big flowers. And then we have these stickers to go over there. So for this page, it's going to tell us that these rectangular flower papers are going over 3.5 inches. So before it was over 2 inches from the left, this time it's 3.5 from the left. Okay. Stick those down. Over 3.5 on this side. Stick those down, okay. And then let's see. What I like to do, because there are 6 of them and then you want to keep an equal amount of distance or space as your border, I lay them out first to make sure that they all fit on there nicely. And it's hard because these are white on white, so it's not as easy to check them out. All right. And I got to look then too, because I'm going to look to see what I would typically pop up. And I never pop up my journaling because it makes it hard to write on after the fact. So that one for sure will lay flat. This one is going to have, these two here are going to have some florals overlapping them. So if I was going to pop anything up, and this one's going to lay flat. So I might just leave them all flat so that it doesn't take away. So they're all coming from the same event. So we'll just leave it that way. So I'm going to adhere my journaling prompt first. And I'm hoping you're not going to get the top of my head in the camera as I'm looking down here to try to put these on. It's been forever since I crafted. We went on that vacation. I did a whole bunch of Facebook Lives to get things ready for you guys, and then turned them into the YouTube videos, and I published everything on my blog, and I shared it in our Facebook groups. And then it was a new month, came back, and we had a new month going on, and there's so many different specials and things going on. And now that school, they just started back to school, 4 days a week, full days today. So there's lots going on because we also have sports going on. So we have baseball and football happening right now at the same time. And Morgan also has softball and volleyball happening at the same time. So we went from having not a lot going on to, okay, we are insanely busy now. And let me tell you, my Brewers, I love baseball, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. So I am a huge Milwaukee Brewer fan. So we got to make sure we spend some time, watching those games too. Last night's was super exciting. All right, so we have our photo mats all down, all nice and smooth. I got to make sure I spend some time, get some crafting done, but also have some time to watch my brew crew. I'm excited because I have a retreat at the end of this month and it's a carryover. It's April and into the beginning of May, so that'll be fun. My first time getting back together with people. Yay! Okay, so again, I'm just going to kind of look and see where I kind of want to place some things here. These are just the die cuts. And again, look at all these fun stickers that we have to put on. So I'm going to start in the top left corner here, and these two peacock leaves are going to go down, and that also kind of helps me figure out where I want to put everything as far as lining things up. And you know what I did here? This one, it doesn't really matter which direction the leaf is facing, but we're going to do it just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to put on some adhesive here, and that's a nice big spot there, so I'm going to stick a big dot right in the middle of that one, and then I'm going to use these little ones. That's what's nice about these, is that the small little circles fit perfectly. So otherwise I would be using the tape, which I love the tape too, don't get me wrong, but then you have to, and it's easy to rip, so you don't even need to use your scissors. You can easily rip it, but then these just go a lot faster. It's not as much time having to sit and try to rip. And I had a kitty fur, I think, attached to my sleeve, and so when it got underneath the adhesive here. Okay, now I'm just going to sit and, it's like an octopus here, pulling off all the, reminds me of like little tentacles on the octopus arms. But I'm super excited to get this little bit of crafting done here. And I got to get Nathan had football after school, so I'll have to pick him up after school, and then him and Sean are going to a movie. It's a guy, some kind of guy, a guy movie. It's superheroes or something. It's not up my alley. So Morgan and I are going to go to Target and get some shopping done, grocery shopping done. And she needed a couple little gifts for her volleyball team since it's their last week of practice. All right, I'm going to stick that one down flat. But then this one I am going to pop up with a little foam dot. So it's just a girls' night tonight, so I wanted to get this video done for you guys, and then we'll come home and put the groceries and stuff away, and then the brewers will be on. All right, there's also 2 more flowers here, a light pink one and a light yellow one. So we're going to take those. And where is, did I miss it on this page at all? There's this little bright pink flower here. So I stuck one of them here, because that's this one. 2 of them here, 2 of them here. I'm just going to have to keep looking for that one. I don't really see it on the layout itself, but I will find a place for it unless I'm just missing it. I could be blind. I'm going to stick this one flat on this because it's overlapping that a little, and then this one I'm going to add a little foam dot to the back of it. And we'll pop that one off. And it kind of overlaps the picture a little bit. So there we go. All right, next. So this one's going to be fun because we have this big floral sticker here. It's super pretty. I love the detail on it. And then I'm going to use the anti-static pouch on the top of this one here on this section of it, on the back of it. And then maybe on some of this down below here, because that is then going to overlap those photos. Okay, so I'm going to set that up there. I'm going to carefully remove the sticker here. Morgan has her last volleyball tournament this weekend. She had 9 tournaments, where her brother, on the other hand, got to do some practicing, but they're 2 different clubs, and that club chose not to go to tournaments with COVID. So he was really bummed about that because he loves volleyball. All right, so let's turn this over, and it's this section of it through here that is going to overlap those photos. So let's just dab that on. I don't want to, I don't want to rip that sticker. Look at the little thread here got stuck on it. All right, and as you can see, there's still some powder here on my layout. So I can wipe that off, but it works out good too to use the sticker to kind of come off with it. Okay. So this one is overlapping it in the corner here. And I love that this side of the sticker is still sticky. And it fits it perfectly on there. Got it on just so that it, just at the very edge here. And these are just a little bit sticky, but not much. So we can still stick our photo underneath there. Perfect. All right. Then, what do we got? What do we got here? There is this round one right here. It is a round, it's got, I don't know if you can see it, it's got little yellow polka dots and then some of the lagoon, like fake stitching under it. I'm just going to use some of this at the very tippy top of it because that is overlapping our photo. And this pick, it's kind of going to go like this. And we're going to go like that. So this is not sticky right there. Okay, good. I was like, oh, I had to do the right spot. I did. Okay. And then we have this big yellow flower here. And we're going to anti-static pouch a little of the corner here, because that one is going to overlap this flower. Okay. And then this one is going to go about here. And this big old leaf, I'm going to tack that leaf down with my tape runner, because that big old leaf is coming down here. I love layering. It takes a little bit, and you kind of got to be careful, right? But I love the layered look. So now we're going to pop off these little, I don't know what you call these in the floral world. Little berries, I guess. I don't know what they are. But they're a thinner stem, and so I don't want to rip it. Here we go. And that overlays on the white and on here. Perfect. And then we're going to pop this one up. All right, where did I put my big pop dots? Over here. So we're going to stick this big one right here and then layer it and try to figure out how I want to make this work over here. Oh, perfect. Just like that. So I'm going to, again, not peel off the back of this one because it's overlapping this flower, or photo, I mean. This one can come off. There you go. So you wouldn't even really, as long as you have that center one tacked on, you wouldn't need to even remove the backings from any of these. You know what I mean? Because it's already tacked down good, and then this just keeps it in place. But then I know it's not going to slide around later on either. All right. So we have that all done. And then, like I said, I always go back and I check, and there is this cute little heart or flower here. And I'm just going to pull this up here and kind of look at the instructions and see if I see, and I don't see another little floral on this layout at all. We put one on here. Oh, there it is. It's so you have the threes, right? You always are supposed to make a triangle with your embellishments. It's more pleasing to the eye. I just didn't see it there. Perfect. Pop that one up so it gives it a little dimension so we can possibly see it a little bit better. So we have everything done now that matches the instructions. And I'm just going to move all of these other items out of the way. I'm going to take this off. We finished all of the stickers. And I'm going to set these two together here. Show you how quick and easy these come together. And especially if you were following around along with me, you now know where that cute little flower goes. All right. Hopefully this whole layout is in the camera. I think it is. And I love the colors. I love the lagoon and I love the bright pinks. Very floral, very pretty, very springy. So as you can see, there are no other real embellishments, right? We use stickers. You could totally use gemstones on here. You could use your shimmer brushes to brighten it up. You could use shimmer trim on pieces of it. You could use some ribbon right here to make a bow, right? So there's so many other things that you can use that you don't need to purchase to put these together. You could use things that you have from your stash, okay? You can do your journaling here with the journaling pen. So that's the other thing you would always need if you want to do journaling, right? So the only things these cut above layouts require is that you have adhesive, which like a runner, tape runner, and 3D foam tape, and then a journaling pen, and that's it. And then an anti-static pouch if you want to make some things, if you don't know what pictures you want, right? So that you can make images or take some of your things and make the stickers not sticky so that you can still slide your photos behind. Okay, so this was the first set of layouts that we did for the month of April. I am now just going to go over, because it's been a while, right? I haven't done any of these for a while. I'm going to go over all the benefits and information on the Craft with Heart scrapbooking promotion. Or subscription, I should say. So this is the last month to get the full 4 months. So if you wanted January, February, March, and April, you can still get all 4 of those months. They would send it all out to you right away. Or you can get it as the 12-month pack. So you would still get the January, February, March, and April. And then you would continue on along. You just have to hurry up and catch up and get some of them done, right? If it is already too late to purchase individual ones for January, February, and March. But you can purchase the April all by itself if you wanted to. And I'm going to go over that pricing. So if you just wanted April, okay, that's the only one that's available right now. You just want April. That kit that we're working on, so that double page layout, and then there's another double page layout that we'll do later this month, or this week, is $17.95. It's then going to cost $7.95 to ship that. And it is billed on a monthly basis. So you're going to get one kit every month. And what's going to happen is if you don't like the one that you see when it comes May, you need to cancel it after you order your April one because it's an auto charge, right? So it would send you one every single month. And then it ends up being total then for that set of layouts, the 4 set of layouts, $25.90. If you want to do the 4 months, so you want to get the January, February, March, and April, the ones that I've already done and the ones that we just showed you now, then you get a 10% discount when you do a 4-month one. So it's $16.15. Again, you're going to pay the shipping, which is $7.95, and you're going to buy that kit every 4 months. So your credit card would get charged every 4 months instead of on a monthly basis. So that ends up being $72.55, and they put recurring here in parentheses because every 4 months then it would be another $72.55. If you're like me, you want your best bang for your buck, and you're just wanting all of these layouts because they're all super cute, they all come together super fast, you would do a 12-month plan, and then you get a 20% discount on it. So here, no discount, 10%, 20%. So that makes your layouts $14.36. You get your shipping absolutely free. You do not pay shipping on any of those 3 boxes that are going to come to you in the year 2021. There's no shipping. And it will be billed annually. So you're going to be, if you sign up now, you would get charged today. You would get charged the whole $172.32, which is the 20% discount on the 4 sets of layouts, right? So you're getting 48 layouts done for this year. And all you need is adhesive and a journaling pen, right? Amazing deal. Plus, you guys, this cute little coupon right here, 30 free prints from Persnickety Prints. So Close to My Heart has partnered with Persnickety Prints, and on the back there is a code that can be used to purchase 30 free photos, and those photos will fit onto your layouts. Every single time you order, when you order the annual, you get one of these. So you will get 90 free photo prints, okay, to go onto your layouts. You get free shipping, and you get a 20% discount on the layouts themselves. It is an awesome deal. So, numbers, girl, let's break it down. Craft with Heart. If you're doing the whole 12-month program, so you're getting a box 4 months, you're getting 3 boxes 4 times a year. $14.36 times 12 months, right? You're getting 12 months worth of layouts. That's $172.32. Free shipping, don't forget, and 90 free photo prints. So you divide that by the 48 layouts, that ends up being $3.59 a layout, okay? That's a great deal on stuff that you don't even have to cut up. It's just a quick, simple, easy process to punch your things out, to peel the stickers off and plop them onto your layouts, right? If you guys have any questions, I absolutely love this program. We also have the card making one, and I will be finishing off the second set of April layouts later this week, probably tomorrow, because I am at home yet tomorrow, so probably tomorrow. And then next week we'll be starting with the cards. And if you have been paying any attention, you will know that I did the January and the February cards, but then when it came time for March and we were getting ready for spring break, I ran out of time and I did not get to do those. So if we have extra time in the next couple months, I will be working on those. Otherwise, for now, I'm going to skip those 3 cards, and we're going to move on to the 3 cards that I had planned to do for April. So if you have any questions on the Scrapbooking Craft with Heart subscription program, feel free to private message me or post them down below in the comments, and I'll get right back to you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting, friends.